My name is Drew. Where do I start? Well, I'm 52 years old, and I used to be really heavy into politics, posting shit, thinking of making a difference. All I was doing is getting people angry, people getting angry at me, and I realized I used to be Republican, more conservative, and then as I got older, I realized I'm probably more of a libertarian. And basically, I say that is because the way I feel now is just leave me the hell alone, and I won't bother you. I don't care what you do. I don't care who you do it with, where you do it, what your beliefs are. I don't care. Where I have a problem with government these days is when they get into my business. Take my tax money and put it toward things I don't go for. And I'm tired of it. And I'm watching this country get torn apart by politicians who are a bunch of assholes on both sides. All they are is in it for themselves. They're power hungry and money hungry and could care less about us. They don't care about the average person. And until people realize that, it's only going to get worse. Look at the crap that's going on now with these stupid hearings. It's a waste of money. And it's a waste of our tax. Government doesn't have money. Remember that. It's our money. And they're putting it towards stupid hearings that are going to go nowhere. For what? So they could divide this country more? They already divide us by race, religion, sex, sexual preference now. Anything they can to divide us. And it's to both sides, so don't think one side's worse than the other. It's all the same. And as long as we're divided and we're fighting amongst each other, they're going to get away with it. And they're going to continue to divide the country. And the country is going to shit, as you could see it is right now. The way I see it, it's not going to get any better. There's going to be a powder keg explosion. I don't know what it's going to be, what's going to cause it. This country's in a bad way. So like I said, for the most part, just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. That's the way I'd like it to be. I don't know if it's going to ever be like that. And I don't see it getting any better. So, is there a solution to this? I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me. But all I know is growing up as a kid, things were a lot different. A lot different. People took responsibility for their actions. And nobody seems to do that. Everybody wants to blame everybody else these days for their problems. Nobody wants to take responsibility. And it's sad. You know, I go on social media now, and the new thing is boomers, you know, like for the, from after the war, when the greatest generation had their kids and they all became the boomers. And for you, the young ones who don't know where that comes from, it's called the baby boom. When all the soldiers came back from war and there was a spike in childbirths, well, you can figure that out. That's where baby boomers or boomers came from. And you got them fighting with the millennials. The ironic thing is, the boomers, so to speak, are the ones who are the parents of the millennials. So when I see it on Facebook and other social media where they're trashing each other, I think it's kind of ironic. Because these little crybabies today that have everything handed to them, everybody gets a trophy, they were raised by the so-called boomers. So the country's going to hell, and it's because, my opinion, as a Generation X person, you had the greatest generation, and then you had the boomers who screwed this country up, and now their little kids are growing up, and they're continuing it on. So I don't see it getting any better. So these are just my opinions. I have a lot more. I decided to do this. I don't know why. It's not going to go anywhere, really. People probably could give a shit about what I have to say. But for me, it's venting about what I see is going on. And I'm sure there's a hell of a lot more people out there that agree with me, but don't say it and don't speak up. For whatever reason. Maybe because most of us just want to be left alone and don't want to bother with anybody. It's kind of gotten to the point where it's just pissing me off, though, to see this great country getting destroyed. you know. And like I said, if you're looking at politics for the solution, that's not the solution. They're the problem. They're the ones causing all this nonsense. Between them and the media, they're brainwashing you, and that's all it is. They're in bed together. Politicians on both sides, meet all the media, by television programming what's going on. They're making you think that, what you see on TV is what the whole country thinks, and it's not. There's a lot more people like me who don't believe in the shit that they're putting on TV and what the crap that's coming out of these politicians' mouths. So this is just me venting. If you want to share it, share it. I really don't care. If you want to hear more of my stupid opinions, feel free. Let me know. But anyway, that's it for now. Just my little rant for the day. I figured I'd finally share it with people because I don't know. I talked to friends of mine. And a lot of my friends seem to agree with me, but you'd never know it by what you see in the media. So anyway, like I said, if you want to share this, fine. If not, whatever. You can love me or you can tell me to go to hell. I really don't care. But anyway, it's just my opinion.